The Crystal Trove Arena, was it worth your grind and was it worth your time? Hello, that's what we're going to be deep diving today. And before we kick off, please hit the like button, that would be really helpful for the channel with my injured thumb. And let's begin. So in this video we're going to be deep diving whether or not it was worth your time to grind this out and as well what you got back from it. And I'm going to go everything in great detail. So to begin with, and just to point out, there was a bit of scuff and the extent of points that players could really get has been limited by an issue which will be rectified next week. So your multipliers with your 6 stars are going to be in place. Now, as you know, this video will be centered around the Crystal Trove Arena. I managed to do all the milestones and that was all I really had time for because obviously you have to understand, I do a lot of time with editing and other things like that, so it's difficult to get the time to balancing correctly with my life and as well the game. But doing 2.5 mil was enough to open up the rank rewards, of which for that I got a respectable top 11 to 30% with 2.5 mil. Obviously this would have been easier with the 6 stars being available at their multiplier, but for whatever reason, as we know, they're represented more as 5 stars. But still, it's nice to pick this up. And also we're going to be going over what I picked up and the extent of 5-star shards and the time that I grinded this out. So let's just claim this here. There's 500 5-star shards and a 4-star crystal. Now here's the 4-star crystal being opened, which should give me, I think this is max for me, so this should give me a max signature crystal and 275 shards. So yes, it does. So we get the 275 from that, as you can see. Then we get the max signature. This obviously is incredibly important to the extent of an endgame player grinding out this stuff. So there we go, one there, and then do one as well, which should be, fingers crossed, 5-star shards, which again is going to be important, which it is. So that's 2 times 275, plus the 750 5-star shards you can get from the milestones. Plus, I'm going to pop open 20 of the uncollected crystal shard crystals, which give a further 225. And obviously, we don't really have to kind of mention in the sums the variable aspects to the Grandmaster crystal shards and as well the 4-star crystal shards. It's all really on the 5-star ones. Now, if you want to put this down to sums of like all what we've got from doing the grind, the 2.5 mil, and as well all the other milestones and other stuff like that, it comes to 275 plus 500 plus 275 plus 750 plus 225, grand total of 2,025 5-star shards. Now, one thing that's incredibly important to mention is the cutoffs. Now, thanks to the people that came to this forum post and put what they got, because it looked like doing 3 mil got 1 to 10%, which is it's slightly better in 500 5-star shards. And then as well, like some people are getting others, as you can see, same with Double Delta, who very kindly copied me in on this one. People getting 2.522 mil and getting 31 to 60%. So for me, I think I just slightly edged it. And then you've got some other cutoffs there with other information. So it is important to kind of point out what other players are putting into what they've got back from it. Now in this video, I'm going to be pointing out some positives and negatives to doing this arena, but also something to mention. I will be doing the types of teams, rarities and ranks that I was using to get the results. But I had to be very wary because I did a late grind for the first section. So say for me, the arena arrives at 6 PM. I was making a podcast then. I was then doing the edit. And then there was other stuff that I needed to do prior to my grind. So I think it was close to midnight, which means it will be close to 12 AM UK time on the Monday. Which means if I decided to grind with those 6 stars, it would limit me for a later on evening, kind of like close to midnight grind when it came to this arena. But because I decided, look, I wanted to make more of a stamp early on, I decided to save my 6 stars for the second lot. So that's important to mention. And now to throw the information your way on the grind. So it was 30 minutes grind on a Sunday with 15 6 stars and 9 565 5 stars plus 25 455 champions. And then 45-minute grind on Monday, which was with 9 565s, 20 455 5 stars and 28 rank 3 5 stars, and as well just the 1 6-star. Decided to throw King Groot in with that just for the memes and the lols, which got me to the 2.5 mil, or just a bit over, close to 2.6 mil actually, you know, for this particular video. So let's talk about the positives and negatives. So the positive side of things to this is that it's revitalized the Sunday arena, which is fantastic. Also, from what it seems to be an hour 15 grind, you seem to get back, if you're an endgame player, I would say you'll be getting back about 2,000 5-star shards a time. Maybe you'll get some extras when it comes to Grandmaster Crystal shards, maybe some 4-stars, maybe it'll add to something else, who knows. But let's face it, from what I've kind of seen and done, just over 2k or close to the 2k 5-star mark for about 2.5 mil, getting all the milestones is enough to give you a really healthy amount. And as well, with the problems being with the midweek grind, let's face it, you guys have been saying for a long time 15.5 mil to get 1,000 5-star shards is such a waste of your time. And as well, if you're looking to kind of like just save back your grind on Arena and say you just want to go, look, I just need shards. I don't really care too much about units. I just need shards for more champions. Then you've got it in this Arena. You don't have to put much effort in. And as I've demonstrated, 1 hour, 15 minutes to get what I've got back is not ridiculous. But that would be from an endgame player's perspective. If you do not have the extent of champions that I have for this, then you may struggle. But it could be a good opportunity to strive towards this. And you will get there. It will be a case that maybe the other arenas will be of more value for you to grind out. But still, if you're looking to maybe you put in about 2 hours over the space of the 24 hours of that particular arena, then let's face it, that is a lot better than putting the extent of grind in that it would be for that 15.5 mil grind from the other arenas. Obviously, this is the criticism, and the bad side of things is that prioritizing your grind is going to be incredibly important. Where you finish with the other arena grinds, say you're doing the normal one for a champion you want, but you still want to participate in the Crystal Trove, then it's going to be all about balancing the extent of grind, going, okay, well, I'm not going to use my 6 stars in this one, but I will be using it in this one. And let's face it, this is handy for those that are uncollected to gather some more shards that maybe they would find difficult with other arenas, maybe other content, but they're close. They want to get really close to getting the next crystal. So I would say this arena has been overly positive. If I was to give it a score out of 10, it would be something like 8.5 to at least 9 out of 10 for implementation. From what it needs to be from the players, but obviously from the first initial get-go, it's been a little bit scuffy. But I wouldn't hold it against Kabam. This will be fine next week. Now, obviously, I throw opinion out to you into the comments section. How do you feel about this new arena? Did you grind out from it? Will you be doing stuff for this in the future? Because one thing to point out, maybe another negative, is it means that a day that theoretically people would have had off from the game, or say 24 hours players would have had off from the game, they're then going like, oh, right, I'm grinding out arena. So it is difficult, but at the same time, I'm glad Kabam have put a different opportunity to put a less amount of grind for endgame players. So those that maybe kind of go, look, I can't see myself do arena during the week, but I really would love to see that I could get an opportunity to get a good chunk of 5-star shards. So therefore they're like, well, look, just do about 2.5 mil and you'll get nearly 2k a time. So, hey, I'm all for that. I'm sure a lot of players will be about that as well. And I'll probably be doing predictions for this on the Friday edition of Marvel Contest of Champions News. As you all know, on Mondays, Wednesdays, we do the round 2 and the new arena. And now Fridays, we'll be doing the Crystal Trove predictions. And if I can work it in, the Splash and the Clash. I think that's what it's called. But there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And it is a video this time, not like I said last time that it was a stream. Check out some new content over here. Check out some supporting links here. I look forward to seeing you in tonight's live stream, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.